My name is Tim with Tim Stout & Associates, Keller Williams Realty Atlanta Partners, your trusted real estate expert for Coweta and Fayette counties. A little over a year ago, we come to Atlanta Range and Ordnance and met with the owner, Gary DeGeorge. Now we're coming back to this small business, and he's going to give us some firearm techniques and some safety tips. Hey guys, here we are with Gary DeGeorge, the owner of Atlanta Range and Ordnance. Thanks for being here, Gary.
Good to see you again, Tim.
Today we're going to go over some firearm safety and how to carry a weapon comfortably and safely.
Yeah, safety is always priority number one when we carry a gun. We want to make sure that we're safe and then the people around us are safe as well. Because, you know, let's face it, that's why we're going to carry a gun. We're going to carry a gun to protect ourselves and our family and our neighbors around us. So safety is always first. You know, you want to make sure that we follow our basic rules of firearm safety. You want to handle the gun as if it's always loaded. You always want to make sure that firearm is pointed in a safe direction and that you keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. If you're going to shoot your gun, make sure that you know it's beyond the target. We want to make sure that bullet's going to stop and that it's not going to continually traveling and possibly injure somebody. So you always want to follow those four rules, and priority number one is that trigger finger. You always want to make sure that trigger finger is off the side of the gun and that it doesn't go to the trigger unless we're ready to shoot.
Okay, that's great advice. If we are comfortable enough to carry a weapon, help us with that with some safety.
Yeah, carrying a gun is definitely a change in mindset. It's a change in lifestyle, and it's something that just can't be done overnight. You know, you want to first find yourself a gun that you're comfortable shooting, number one, and that fits you. It's a very personalized decision, so we want to make sure that gun fits our hand well, that the recoil is enough that it doesn't make it uncomfortable to handle. But then you need to come to some terms with carrying that gun. Tends to be a little uncomfortable when we first start carrying a loaded firearm on us. You know, you have to come to the realization that you may have to use that against another human to protect yourself. So there's some things that you have to change about your daily life to carry a gun. It gets to the point that you don't want to leave the house without your firearm, and it's not something that turns into a paranoia, but it's preparedness, and it's the same as you would carry maybe a pocket knife with you, or maybe a lighter and a jacket in your vehicle in case you get stranded. You want to have a jacket with you to keep warm, and a lighter to start fire. So
that's great advice. Okay, say I'm comfortable enough to carry a weapon. How do I go about choosing a weapon? Can I come here? Do you have experts and professionals to help us?
We do. We have a selection of over 50 different handguns to rent. When it comes down to it, you walk into a gun store and there's a selection of hundreds of different guns. When it comes down to it, there's really a few models that really fit the bill for carrying. And that's the subcompact and the mid-size firearms. And then you have revolvers as well. So when it comes down to it, there's a few guns that we recommend. You come in, you shoot a couple different firearms, you see what fits you, what fits your hand, and then usually you can make a pretty easy decision from there. And then it moves on to the size of the firearm. There's a misconception about everybody needs a small gun to carry. That's not the case. I'm smaller in stature, but tall and skinny, and I carry a full-size gun on me every day. It's tucked inside my waistband. Carry it here in the same spot every day. This is how I dress typically, and you know, I don't need a full-size or a small gun. And then maybe carrying on your ankle would be another way to carry a gun. You can carry a gun here on your ankle.
That's awesome. It's good to have definitely the versatility. So we've come in, we've decided a gun, we've got a gun, you've helped us pick it out, your professionals helped us, we've target practiced, so we're comfortable. At what comfort level should we be at before we actually carry every day?
Sure. That's something that the individual person is going to have to make that decision. Again, you want to choose the right firearm for yourself, and you want to get some training. So we have a full selection of classes. And you want to take those classes, and you want to become proficient with your firearm, and then you want to practice at home. There's a lot of drills that you can do at home, and just wearing your gun all the time gets you to the point where your comfort level increases daily.
Okay. if we want to get a list of these classes, where do we find them?
You can call us here at the range, or you can visit our website at atlantagunrange.com.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, I've took your classes. I'm comfortable. I have a gun that I feel comfortable with, and I am carrying. I know there's by law, there's some places I can't carry.
There are some places now. Some recent changes in Georgia law have expanded the places that we are allowed to carry a gun, including the airport. You could carry a gun in the airport up to the security line. You can carry in a school. You can carry in a school if you are going into the school to retrieve your child and leaving immediately and not staying at the school. You can carry in a church with the approval of the church leadership. In fact, a lot of churches are developing their own safety and security teams, and we've been doing a lot of training with churches that they want to protect the members of their church. So you can carry in a church. But for the complete list with all those changes, I'd recommend you visit georgiacarry.org, and you can they have the full list there.
Okay, Gary, I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Tim.
This is something that I needed. This is something that the public of Coweta and Fayette County need. If you have any questions about firearms, firearm safety, contact Gary at Atlanta Range and Ordnance. I'll have his phone number and his web address below. Remember, who you work with matters, and I hope you have a great day.